Hello everybody, my name is Dragon. Welcome back my channel Health Fitness 1047. Here is the episode new. Follow me.
Netflix has released the first trailer for Season 3, the final season of Squid Game, marking the end of the dark and haunting survival story. The trailer opens with Seong Ji-hun, Lee Jung-jae, the last survivor from Season 1, being brought back to the familiar dormitory in a giant black gift box, as a defeated item or commodity. This is the aftermath of the failed uprising at the end of Season 2, which resulted in the death of his best friend Young-bae, Lee Seo-won. And Ji-hun now falling into the hands of the frontman, Lee Byung-hun. A new game appears. Players stand in front of a giant gumball machine, where each ball represents a color. And players are grouped by color. The sound at the end of the teaser is the sound of a baby crying, implying that Kim Jun-hee, player 222, who was pregnant in Season 2, may have given birth in the game. The series is confirmed to end with Season 3, which premieres on June 27th on Netflix. The previous Season 2 set a record with 68 million views in just the first 4 days, surpassing Jenna Ortega's Wednesday. Despite its huge success, director Wang Dong-hyuk admitted that the reason for continuing with Seasons 2 and 3 was due to financial pressure, as he himself didn't benefit much from Season 1. Ji-hun, from survivor to failed rebel, Ji-hun's return to the game reflects the failure of a character who was once considered a symbol of humanity and goodness. From hoping to fight against the system at the end of Season 1, to a rebel who failed and was punished, Ji-hun is no longer a pure hero, but a victim of his own ideals. This emphasizes the message: the system is not easily overthrown, whether by courage or justice. The frontman, the brutal hand of the system, the frontman's return and continued dominance cements his role as an instrument of power. His order to bring Ji-hun back is not only a punishment, but also a declaration. Freedom is an illusion, and the game, with the upper class watching, is still a stage for distorting the concept of morality and justice. The new game, sorting by color. The detail of the gumball machine sorting players by color can be metaphorical. It evokes the image of an unconscious social stratification system, where random differences determine each person's fate. This can be a metaphor for race, class, or ideology, and is a profound commentary on the absurdity but effectiveness of the social divisions that people accept to live within. The cry of a newborn baby, life in hell. The final cry of the teaser, of the child that player 222 is pregnant with, is both tragic and symbolic. It raises the moral question: is the new life the last ray of hope? Or is it the first victim of a world that has lost its humanity? The life created in this deadly game is a harsh paradox, and an indirect indictment of the system that forces women to give birth in prison. Small Diamond. Squid Game, a reflection of cruel globalization, with the series becoming a global phenomenon. Squid Game is no longer simply a criticism of Korean society, but a general indictment of the era of globalized capitalism. From debt, job loss, to the gap between rich and poor and the absolute power of minorities, the film has amplified reality through a cruel game, showing the powerlessness of the individual against the system. Small Diamond. The price of success. Director Wang Dong-hyuk himself shared that he didn't benefit much from the first season, and only made the second season for money. This unintentionally reflects an ironic paradox, a work that criticizes greed and the mechanism of exploitation, but the creator himself has to continue for economic reasons. This is a kind of real-life Squid Game, where artists are also caught up in the vortex of commercialization even though they don't want to. Small Diamond: the end is coming, but is there hope? The confirmation of Season 3 as the final season shows that the journey of Ji-hun and the game is coming to an end. The question is, will the show leave a happy ending, or a pessimistic warning about the failure of the individual before the system? If the child of player 222 becomes the central image, perhaps Squid Game will aim at a new generation, born amid violence but not molded by it. But if the film keeps its dark tone, audiences may witness a devastating but realistic ending, where freedom only comes when evil collapses from within. Squid Game 3 promises to be a dark but profound end to an icon of the times. Whether viewers hope for justice or accept the bitter truth, the series is still fulfilling its mission, exposing the cold and inhuman nature of a society that is too used to treating people as pawns. Pushpin release date, June 27, 2025 on Netflix.